The whole freaking bottle just freaking exploded onto my leg. Oh, this looks ridiculous. Hey, what's going on, YouTubulous? EXO coming at you. Yeah, feeling good, just hiding away from the rain again though. Dude, it's been way too gloomy this winter. Got another inch or so coming too, so might as well do something on the big build that's also kind of wet and messy, huh? You guys loved last week's episode where we fabbed up the front and beefed up with bracing. Today, on the other hand, I kind of want to tackle a few things one at a time, if you know what I'm saying. Instead of stockpiling a ton more footage like the port in the rear wall, I think I'd like to keep dropping new vids more often. Saves the hassle of editing weeks worth of clips, plus you guys get to enjoy more of the stuff you want. Extreme car audio. Since we left off just after welding all 12 braces, they are basically done. The strength factor is there, it's already beefed up the floor, but there is one more thing that sticks out like a sore thumb. Unwanted resonance. Because these tubes are hollow and span a bit untouched, they sort of act like a set of chimes on your mother's porch. But what's even funnier is, because the distance they travel changes evenly across the way, ironically, this becomes the result. What in the heck is that? Freaking glorified Blue Man Group? Freaking full chords and everything. So obviously there's some additional vibrations bouncing around inside these pipes. To solve this, I was originally gonna fill the tubes with expanding foam before welding, but I quickly realized the foam just catches fire. Had to save that till after the welds. The only problem now is how to fill these suckers up with something worthwhile. They're all capped off and welded, so canned foam won't form properly down the whole tube anymore. It would just be a mess of honeycomb and gaps going all through it. So I instantly thought of this stuff. It's a self-leveling adhesive that runs like a liquid, so if we were to drill a small hole at the top of the brace and squeeze this stuff in till it overflows, we'd have 100% wall coverage on the inside, cutting back on all that annoying sound. So let's go ahead and drill some holes, shall we? Okay, I think that's about right. Not too big, not too small. Just need them large enough to shove the tip of the tube in, really. Now, to cut back on the mess, I'm thinking some sort of plug needs to go in here. So we'll take the good old Harbor Freight tap and die set and cut threads into each of the holes. That way, when the tube overflows, we can hopefully, I don't know, just set a screw and stop the ooze. Plus, even if it takes weeks or months to fully harden, it'll still be fully functional during its whole transition. Probably even better when it's wet, to be honest with you. Let's get those taps tapping. Going through like butter. Hey, what's going on, dude? I got you on video.
Oh, my bad. You too busy right now?
No, not really. Why? What's going on?
Well, I think there may be something you want to see down here, man.
Uh-oh. Is everything all right? What the heck?
Yeah. Just, come drop by Sundown if you can, bro. Don't want to stay over the phone.
All right, I'll be right down. So let's see what all the fuss is about. It's gotta be something important, right? Bringing my all the way down here to see what the heck is.
Don't look at it.
Hold on now, you can't do that to me.
We'll take it over here so you can actually see it. NSv6 prototype.
This is the new subwoofer from Sundown, huh?
Yeah, so I went over to Sundown, I guess it was 2-3 weeks ago, and was looking around and I was like, what's that over there? And I was like, can I take this to go show a friend? And they were like, so it's light. It's like...
I already know that it's lighter than my subwoofer, so it's... I mean, I've always really wanted to have like an upgraded subwoofer. I've had my triple X's for freaking like 12, 13 years. It looks like a spaceship taking off. What in the Elon Musk? Eat your heart out, dude. This thing's got like heat sink ability right there on the freaking magnet. You don't see that very often. You got these set screws and these plates that help cool the motor off, because just on the other side, you can see that Neo peeking through that gap. So they definitely did due diligence there, and it looks like it's ready to leave this planet.
This has a 3-inch coil, doubled leads. They rate it for 3,000 watts, but we all know what people do with these things.
With Sundown, people are always like pretty much putting like twice the rated power on them, no matter what.
Yeah, and I mean, they really focused on cooling, so you can see pretty much through like all the slats there. That's all just room for it to breathe. Plus, I think your sound streams are what, like 20 years old?
Oh, dude, like when they first came out, they were definitely the bee's knees. But when you compare it to a subwoofer like this that has like design-driven features as far as the cooling goes, it blows mine completely out of water.
It would look good in the van. That's all I'm saying.
No, I think I'm right there with you, man. Eventually, I really would like to see the van have, top-notch gear in it. But those sound streamers have been doing pretty well. So I think this is probably at the top of my list for future drop-ins, if you know what I'm saying.
I'm just saying. I mean, if the option will be there. They didn't say when it would officially be out. I would say like 8 or 9 months. Like, this is definitely 100% a prototype. Like, there's literally only this one.
Oh wow, okay.
Which is why it has
so
to
that's
go
why
back.
there might be a little bit of minor imperfections here and there. It's been seeing the likes of everybody like you and me trying to get their hands on it.
Yeah, man. It was tough to steal it. I told them I would at least bring it back.
Look at that thing. It's a friggin' percolating baboon, the famous instance. Get that out of here, friggin'. And if it is probably gonna be September, well then that gives me enough time to hopefully get my stuff playing and have some fun with the PSIs until we switch.
I love these, but I'm kind of concerned. Are they gonna fit like that?
That's a good question, but actually I think they'll fit more than enough because I gave myself like 19 inches of freaking depth and these are only what, like 13 or something?
13 and a half.
Yeah, so I'll have more than enough room. Even though it looks like it's standing taller than the Burj Khalifa, I think she'll fit in just fine. So what do you guys think? Should we gun for these in the future with a possible switch, later on down the road? This would tickle me pink to look back seeing all this upgraded madness. What do you think, man?
Do it. Man, just look at it. Just look at it.
Thanks for bringing me down and sharing the secrets with me, man.
Yeah, I had to.
I won't tell anyone that you took it from Sundown, don't worry.
That's okay. If they know, that's fine. Look, as long as they get it back, that's all that matters. It's not like I'm putting it in my car.
All right, my sweet woofer, sleep tight. I'll be back for you someday.
Before you go, though, I got one more. Look at this little guy.
Come on now, you can't be teasing us like this.
Look, isn't it
we ain't
cute?
got time for this.
Isn't it cute? And then look, this one right here. Look at it.
Oh, God.
Oh, it's so cute. U6.5 and X8 V4. If you want to know more, you're gonna have to subscribe because we'll do a little something else with this later. Maybe this will go in the car. We don't know yet.
Oh boy.
Just keep an eye out. We'll do something on it.
You never know with this guy.
You never know.
All right, back at the shop. That was pretty sweet, huh? Can't wait to see what happens there. So, looks like we're ready to start filling up the tubes now. No reason to dilly-dally, I'm going right in for the kill. Let's get crazy. She's taking it. continuously oozing out like that, fighting to escape. Perfect time to set the screw now. Definitely one of those things where you just gotta trust the process, because if you were to dip your head in here, this looks ridiculous. Holy mess. But really, it wipes right away, no problem. I'd rather have more than enough than not enough in there. Dude, I just had a huge explosion up here on the rim. Look what just happened. The whole freaking bottle just freaking exploded onto my leg. Oh, look at that. We're gonna have to clean this up. What the like it, fellas. Got the tubes fully filled with some Sikaflex, added a little beauty base with some TLC on the transitions, and I am loving how this looks. It was exactly as I envisioned it the whole way along, so I couldn't be happier. But what's cool is these act kind of as a little bit of a twofer. Imagine this pipe just kind of sitting here alone, kind of making a noise, but the instant you just grab the base, kind of simulating this, kind of muckling onto the bottom, look at how effective it is. It instantly takes away all of that noise, and it did the same thing here. So I did a little before and after because this one is completely unfinished. I want to show you that right here. So all of them are done except this one. So let's go ahead and do a official before and after with the same dull thud. Here we go. Ready? Still kind of noisy, not what we wanted in the first place. And now here's after. Oh man, what on earth? Huge difference. All that extra hum and drum is completely gone, but what's even crazier is when you switch to a sharp strike instead of a dull thud. Watch this. Hear that extra little like harmonic in the high range, wicked high frequency ting-tong? Oh. Now listen to this. What? No high resonances whatsoever. It totally eliminated that high frequency. So in my eyes, this is a definite victory. You can tell it's way more solid with all that material inside. But what I didn't show you guys is that I had a little bit of a leakage problem at the set screws. So behind the scenes, I just, crammed in a little bit of CA and accelerator around the threads. That way I didn't have any leaking out. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this one up behind the scenes, but I obviously just wanted to show you guys how effective this really was. If you enjoyed the video, slap a thumbs up and check out last week's video. I'm gonna be responding to comments all day long. So if you want to go have a chat with me on last week's video, go ahead and chime in. I'm going to respond to every single comment that comes in after the initial influx. In the meantime, go ahead and check out Showtime Electronics with all those Sundown goodies. We're going to be trying to do something really special with Remy and the guys, maybe a giveaway. I don't know, give me some ideas. So until the next one, this is EXO, feeling thrilled. I will talk to you then.